This conference will now be recorded.
I just wanted to give a shout out to everyone here. I see Julie Guerin. Hi there, Julie. So happy to have you here. We have Kendall and Maria. Welcome. We have Melanie and Miriam, Rose and Stacy. So glad you all could be on this evening. And Terry as well. I'm going to have a good connection with you, Terry, because we have the same name. So I love that. So anyways, we're going to get started. Mary Jo put a thing in the chat box. If you would just let us know who's your upline, if you're on a team, and just give us your name, your upline, and put it in the chat box, and we'll have that on record as well. We are recording these, and so that if ever you should not be able to be a part of it, we'll have the recording for you as well. So anyways, let's get started. So this is really about our session objectives, and this just is kind of let you know what we're going to do. We want to get to know you a little bit better, get acquainted with our platform that's just here in this webinar, and understand what we're all about and kind of the logistics. We're going to review the 8-week program, and just for you to understand what you learn and how we will work together, and identify what are those expectations you should have for yourself and the program. So this is the Journey to Bronze Ambassador. So I'm really excited. Also, I'm going to ask you, if you will, I know you guys have been putting in the chat box a little bit of something, but let us know if you're a star promoter or a promoter, or what have you already achieved with your business. So the program goals, we want you to achieve that Bronze Ambassador level. That is the first level. We want you to get those bonus dollars. We want to help you grow your team. We want to help you grow your sales and grow your Avon business. That will help you to achieve all your goals. Okay, I think that was, I'm so sorry, you guys. I think that's still me. We're taking some of the slides. So this is our virtual meeting platform. It is GoToMeeting. It looks like you all got in great, and I see we're all muted. I don't know if Kate did that as the organizer, or just so you know, if you ever need to or want to share, we're asking you to share. Just unmute yourself, and we'll be able to hear you. A lot of what this will do is we're looking for chat in the chat box so that we can learn from each other. And throughout the 8-week session, we will always be asking you to share, because sharing is how we learn from each other. Your Zoom, the features for GoToMeeting, we do have the camera, and you can turn on and off your sound, like I said, with the mute. And then also we have our chat box, which we definitely use all the time.
So we also want to share with you, we have some really great opportunities for all of us to communicate together, not only on our weekly calls that we're going to have together, as well as social media. So we're utilizing Facebook as a way for us to share ideas, encourage each other. You can put any type of message that you want if you have any questions, and you can post photos. So these are all great ways on Facebook to interact with each other and grow our relationships as we work together over the next 8 weeks. Just to let you know, we have the Michigan group name is the 2019 Journey to Bronze Ambassador. So your coach will be inviting you to that group. And then we also have our Illinois group name, which is called the Boot Camp Chat Room. So be sure to talk with your coach or leader and make sure that you are a part of those Facebook groups so we can all connect together and learn and grow relationships with one another. So let's get into a little more detail about the topics that we're going to cover. So number one, we're going to focus on the boss model, and we're going to talk about the being boss, believing in yourself. And in this module, we'll introduce the BOSS system and explain the qualifiers for Bronze Ambassador title. We'll also support you to find and establish your belief in yourself and in your Avon business. And we will talk about that today. That will be our topic of conversation, is your belief. And then the second module we'll talk about is the O in outreach activities. And in this module, we will explain the outreach component of the BOSS system. Plus, we're going to show you the key strategies you can use to perform outreach, such as the 5x5 system, and then leveraging chance encounters. And then we have the first S for selling the opportunity in Module 3. And what we'll do there is define selling and the impact that it really does have on your business. You'll learn to apply key strategies and to achieve success while selling. We'll also take a little bit of time to identify what is next for you within your Avon business. And finally, in Module 4 is all about support and supporting your new team members that you bring onto your team. And you'll also learn key support strategies that will keep your team members engaged and will help you to keep your business growing. So each week we will be covering one component and how it can impact your business.
Hello, now we're going to work through the program structure. So each week we'll have a group seminar in which we'll teach you key concepts and share what other successful representatives are doing to grow their business and earnings. Our group seminar dates are there on the slide for you, and we will email them out as well if you haven't already received the dates. And then after our group seminar, you'll have a one-on-one coaching call with your upline and or your coach as well, where we will support you and you'll receive individual support and coaching on skills that you want to focus on to really grow your business. And then after that, we come back together as a group, and then we will do collaboration calls. And this is where the magic really happens. You never want to miss a collaboration call. And we have 2 times that you can join in on the call, one during the day, one during the evening. Make sure you pick the time that's best for you. But this is really where we come together and you all discuss as a group how the activities went and the learnings went from the seminar and your one-on-one call, what's working, maybe not what's not working, so we can help you tweak it. So this really is where the magic is going to happen in the program. So make sure you mark the dates on your calendar so that you do not miss one. And now that we know what we're going to cover during the program, we're going to be partnering together, and let's talk about the expectations that you should have for yourself to really ensure that you get the most out of this program, because the more you put into this, the more you're going to get out of it. So you should make sure that you're committed, attend all the meetings on time, participate, get involved. If you have a question, ask it. Get out, you're really going to get out what you put in. So really participate in all the activities, be positive, apply what you learn in the Ready, Set, Grow activities, and engage with your coach and your upline on your weekly one-on-one calls and share ideas. That's where the magic's at, when we all share the answers in the room on how to grow your business. So make sure you are sharing and asking questions. And I'd like to ask, either in the chat box or you can come off mute, does anybody have any questions on how the program works or any questions in general on what a Bronze Ambassador is? We want to make sure everything is clear. So we're going to start our first program session tonight. You know exactly what to expect. If you have some questions, feel free to type them in the chat box. And even if they come up during the first seminar content as we're rolling through. Any questions you have, put them in that chat box. We'll make sure that we answer them for you.
Welcome to our 4-week program of the Journey to the Bronze Ambassador program. We are so excited to have each of you with us in our 8-week program. It's going to be filled with a lot of learning and a lot of celebration. So let's get started and get down to business with our program. In session 1, our objective during this session will be to discuss your belief and your passion within Avon, and the reason why you are here. We all have a reason why we're here with Avon, and that is what we refer to as our why. We're going to review the Bronze Ambassador title and all of the benefits that you will achieve and earn and be able to enjoy with your family and friends when you achieve these goals. We're also going to overview the steps to set up your new representatives for success. And then we're going to identify what is next for you. We'll be hearing about the Avon Boss or the BOSS Boss approach. It's your formula for selling, for recruiting, and inviting others to join your team. Here at Avon, we believe that whatever you believe about yourself on the inside is what you will manifest and show others on the outside. The letter B in Avon's Boss approach represents our belief. Building your belief means that you're going to build and solidify all of the trust, the faith, and the confidence that you have in yourself to be and to achieve with others. It helps you to build your business. People are drawn to your passion and your belief. So think back. What is the reason you decided to become an Avon representative? Let's take a couple moments and share why you joined Avon in the chat box.
Mary Jo, I don't know about you, but I'm really excited to see what everybody puts in the chat box. I want to know why you all are here, why you started your Avon business.
I agree, Nikki. There are some amazing stories that our representatives have, and when they share it with us, it just creates so much more excitement amongst the group of us that really work together to help each other to build that business.
You see, Kathy Millard says freedom. I love that.
Extra income. Miriam, your mom sold for years and stopped, and you needed an Avon representative. That's awesome. We have Kendall. She to help get financial freedom. Financial freedom is something I think so many of us are working for. Maria, extra income. That extra income is nice, so when we get to the store, we know we have some coins and bills at the bottom of our purses, isn't it? Miriam, Ebony, to earn extra money in her own time. Those are some great reasons. Julie Guerin, flexibility of having your own business and setting your own hours is fantastic. We have Rose for extra income. Excellent. Those are some really great ideas or reasons to join Avon. And you know, there's even more people out there just like you looking for those different reasons to start their own business and to start earning that extra money, to look for friends, just a whole lot of reasons. Judy, to work for herself, but not by myself. Excellent. Extra income and so much more. Ladies, thank you so much for sharing your reason for coming to Avon. Now, let's partner your belief with your dreams and your goals.
So we're really talking about the belief, the B in boss, And when we think about all the reasons that you put in the chat box, it all starts with a couple of these questions. So as I'm talking, take a look at all these questions, and we're going to do, again, using the chat box, think about what this means for you. Think back. What do you really want in life? What do you not want? What do you want to achieve in life? How will it feel when you achieve it? And why now? So take a look at those questions. And we do want to take a couple of minutes and try to answer one of those. You know, whether it's what you want in life, what do you not want? Like, you know, stress. Maybe what do you want to achieve in life? How are you going to feel when you hit Bronze Ambassador? How is that going to make you feel? Judy says to help others feel good about themselves. Oh my gosh, that is awesome. Absolutely. And Judy, if you don't mind, once you feel that, then you get those people to feel good about themselves. How does that make you feel? Pretty awesome, right? Mary Demansky, as a coach, it feels so nice to celebrate all your accomplishments. Boy, does it ever. I can validate that, Mary Jo. We always feel amazing when you get those accomplishments. Well, continue to put that in the chat box as we move forward, and we'll talk about that a little bit as well as we continue on. Oh, Kindle, help people to get where they want and where they want when they want. Absolutely. You know what I love? A lot of you have talked about helping other people. I think that's amazing. So how are we going to get you there to help those other people, right? It's all about achieving that next title. And of course, we're all here to get you to achieve that Bronze Ambassador title. So what does that look like? I don't know if y'all know, but we're just going to go over it here. It says what we need is $200 in your personal sales. Hey, put that also in the chat box. Who's already getting $200 in sales every single campaign? Because that is one of those first things that we have to get to. And then also you have to have at least 3 orders in your what we call first generation. The first generation is really the people you personally recruit. So good job, Judy, right? Are you saying yes, you do? That's amazing. So you get those three people on your team at least. That's going to give you those first 3 orders. So that's another qualification. And then altogether, your combined sales, your $200 in sales plus the 3 orders need to be $1,000. And when you do that, it's like you've hit Bronze Ambassador. And if you hold that for 4 campaigns, you're going to get $500. What could we use for $500? Oh, Judy, I am so sorry. I must have misread. She's not at that point yet, but that's a personal goal. That's a great goal to have. And we can absolutely, with all the ideas here, we will get you there. So then, in the midst of all that, we also have some bonus opportunities. So you're going to get $20 for a qualified new recruit. And of course, that means that person has placed and paid for their $150 order. So that's what we're looking for. We want to see that. And then every time that qualifying new recruit places orders, you're going to get 3% for a sponsoring bonus. Your promotion bonus is $500, and that's the possibility when you hit Bronze Ambassador. And then let's say you are really helping someone on your team grow and they move a title to Bronze Ambassador, you're going to get a potential bonus of $250. Wow, that is really a lot of money sitting on the table for you.
So now what we're going to do is I shared the career and compensation plan at a glance flyer. And if you see the pink highlight, that is the Bronze Ambassador category. And just take a minute to look at that. And some things that you'll want to remember and think about is you may be a top seller right now, and you already have much more than that $200 in personal sales. So if you see the category there, the fourth one in, it says personal sales, $200. So maybe you're over that. Maybe you're still working and making your way to that $200 mark. But that number will always stay at 200. And then if we look at the next column, the fifth column in, it's G1, Generation 1, first Generation 1 orders. You may already have 3 people on your team, right? And you are working to reach that $200 level maybe, or you're working to reach that team sales of $1,000. But just know that 3 people on your team must place an order in that given campaign. But either way, to earn the title of Bronze Ambassador, it's your order of 200 or more, plus your 3 downline orders, and then all of you together totaling $1,000 or more in your team sales. Simple, right? So you'll always be able to go back to the career and compensation guide, so that way you have this at the forefront. I have worked with many representatives that will print this out and they'll keep it in their office or they'll keep it with them so they can see their goals that they're working towards. And think about that $500 bonus that you can earn when you reach that Bronze Ambassador level. So have we taken a minute to really think about what you would do with $500? It's right after the holidays, and some of us are playing catch up after all the Christmas traveling and Christmas gifts. What would you guys do with $500? We would absolutely love to hear in the chat box. Share some ideas of what that amount of money could mean to you. All right. Put it in the bank. Terry, that is such good money management. Congratulations to you. That's awesome. And then invest in your business. I see Judy Sebrun. Invest in my business and pay a bill. Absolutely. $500 is a lot of money. And Miriam says pay bills and buy a whole lot of groceries. Oh my gosh, get stocked up, right? Get your cupboard stocked. And Rose, pay off a bill. Those bills, especially this time of year, they can feel like a lot. So to have the opportunity to earn an extra $500 on top of the earnings you'll have is just a really huge opportunity for everyone. And then Kathy, she says, buy a plane ticket to New Orleans. Yes, I cannot wait for New Orleans. I hope all of us will be there together. But it really is very exciting to think about the extra money that Avon can mean to you. And then if the bonuses aren't enough to get you motivated, there is more. With Avon, there's always more. So here at New Avon, we always have incredible incentives you can earn by just doing what you do to grow your business and your team. So you can find all the current incentives on youravon.com and visiting the Success Center by clicking the Sales Leadership tab, and then you click the Leadership tab. So if you haven't taken time to do that, it's a really fun thing to go in and just really research the incentives that we have going on. Right now, we have the Grand Fiesta Los Cabos incentive. And everyone, there is still time. We have until campaign 8 to be out recruiting and earn points for Los Cabos. Who, in the chat box, we'd love to hear who's wanting to go to Los Cabos, who's got a plan to get there. And then we have a new incentive coming out February 1st through February 28th. It's called the High Five Incentive. And this is to help you get more with your online store. You can earn $25 when 5 new customers place a $50 plus first order on your online store. And there's no limit. So when you have 5 new customers that get on your online store, that will help you get to that $200 personal sales level that you need to become a Bronze Ambassador, right? You can earn while you're getting new customers on your online store, $25 for every 5. So just think, how much do you want to earn? Maybe you want to earn $100. So that would mean 20 new customers on your online store. You can do it if you put your mind to it. And Maria and Matos, you're working towards Los Cabos. Congratulations to you. How exciting. And I see many of you are working for the trip. Great job, you guys. So just be thinking about all the awesome incentives that Avon has on top of the bonus and earnings opportunity. So with all of that, let's get started. Let's start making this happen for you. So I want you to take out a paper and pen because we're going to do a little activity. And I want to show you how easy it is to start building your warm market list and start gaining new customers, start gaining new team members. So hopefully you have your paper and pen. I've got mine out. Because together, we're going to get you started with your warm market list. And you might be wondering, what really is a warm market list? So it's all the people you know or come into contact with. Some you might know better than others. And today we're going to identify some of those people. As this is how the industry, network marketing, direct sales, brings earnings. We have to work with the people that are around us, the people we know. And let me tell you, we start to get to know people we don't know. So let's draw a triangle on your paper, kind of just like this picture here. And let's divide it into 3 layers. I made mine pretty big just because that gives me a little more space. And once you have that drawn, let's get started. What I want you to do is look at that top layer of the triangle, and these would be your closest friends and family members. So I want you to write down those that maybe you'd invite to your holiday Christmas party. We're talking close friends and family. So maybe some that you'd invite to any holiday. How about maybe your children's first birthday? So be thinking along those lines and think of 5 people. Okay? Hopefully you guys got that started. I'll give you just a second. Don't worry, Judy, if you're training on the go, that is fine. Just be thinking about people in your head. Okay, perfect. The first layer to me seems the quickest and easiest because we can think of those people, your mom, your sister, your aunt, your grandma. But then let's look at the middle layer. And the middle layer are people that we know, of course, but maybe we think about distant relatives or other friends, maybe some friends from college or high school, or maybe a friend at work. But think about some people that you know that are in your circle, maybe from church or from a group you're a part of, a book club or a bowling alley, or if you're a bowler, who knows. But write down 5 names. It's kind of fun, right, to think of people. And then finally, at the bottom, we're going to talk about your once-in-a-while friends, more so like your acquaintances. You might see them every so often. When I think about who my 5 for this category are, I really think about like former coworkers. Maybe somebody I worked with at the restaurant when I was a waitress. Or maybe you're thinking about 5 former classmates. Maybe you're thinking about some Facebook friends that aren't really necessarily close, but you know them because of someone else through Facebook. Maybe you're thinking about your neighbor who you know and say hi to, or your old neighbor that you used to live by. But either way, just take a moment and write down the 5 names of these people that come to mind. So, in the end, each of us all should have 15 names at least that we're going to use. And these 15 names today are going to help you get started with moving your business to that next level, to Bronze Ambassador, right? So, okay, now hold tight to your name list, because that's something we're going to be working through as we move through the program.
That was such a fun activity. Now we have a really awesome tool for you to help you build upon that list of 15 names you've already created. So this is the memory jogger. Give me a shout out in the chat box if you've seen this before tonight. The memory jogger is a great tool that you can find on your avon.com under the sales leaders tab and mentor tools. I know the coaches, we emailed this out to you, so you should have this attached to your email. Judy says, I have it. Kathy says she's seen it. Awesome. It's a great tool to really help you build upon the people you already know and really just jog your mind of all of the people that you know. In a marketing research study, it showed that we all know over 250 people, even more on our social media networks. So this is a great tool to help you think of them and to write it out. I see Kate said, I have seen it, love it. Rose said, I have it. Miriam says, yes, plan on using this soon. Mary says, I love it. I might not know someone who works at these locations, but I know I can always stop in and introduce myself as an Avon representative. Good point, Mary Jo. So this is a great tool. Make sure that you utilize this as you're building upon that warm list. And we are going to do another fun activity tonight. So after learning about all the money that's out there and how easy it really is to achieve, we want to help you get a jump start on putting that money in your pocket. So we're sharing with you some easy words to use either over the phone, via text message, on your social media, and you can tweak these to make them your own personal message. You can tweak the verbiage, you can keep it the same. I want to invite each of you to take your phone and take a snapshot of this so you have it later after the call because it comes in handy. And then we really wanted to have some fun. So we would love for you to choose 5 people from your triangle that you just created and send them one of these sample texts. And then we wanted to share in the chat box. Judy says she's on the phone. No worries, Judy. If you cannot do it right now, make sure to do it by end of day tomorrow and then share with us in the Facebook groups what responses you got. We really want to hear what kind of responses you get from the people that you send the message out. Judy, can someone send it, please? We can take a screenshot and post this in the Facebook chat room too. Kate, can you guys do that for the Michigan one as well?
Absolutely.
Yep,
Yeah.
we'll do that.
Perfect. We'll take a snapshot of this. We'll put the slide in the Facebook so you have it there to reference as you're building your list out too. For those of you that aren't on your phone, take a minute and text this out to the 5 people on that triangle. We want to get some excitement going on, and we want to hear what kind of responses you're getting during our call. So we will just give you a couple of minutes to do that.
And Nikki, while they're texting, I just wanted to share, we have had some really great success stories in the Journey to Bronze Ambassador class with these text messages, and sending out this verbiage to people has really helped teams grow throughout the program. So we just want to encourage you to try it, because we have seen people get their text message back and they're like, yeah, I'm totally interested. So you can do it.
Definitely, Kate. I know a great one's that top one, where, I've had in our other seminars too. I'm just in an Avon meeting and I learned how you could earn over $1,000 in the next 90 days. And I thought of you because I know you want to take a trip to Disney or buy some new furniture or whatever it is that you know that they could use that $1,000 for.
Exactly.
Here's another good one. Maybe it's not on the screen, but maybe it's somebody that you want to take one of the Avon trips with.
Sure.
Judy says, awesome. Christine said she'll send it.
Nikki, I saw the. Oh, I'm sorry. I saw the other day one of our leaders who's on the call today. She posted on her Facebook, who's interested in helping me, and I think it was make some extra money. And the amount of people that said, yes, I do. And her response was, I'll private message you. It was great to see such, a new technique and to see such great responses from people.
I love that. When you have sent out your 5 messages, type something in the chat box. Let's see who's the first to get first to get 5 sent out. Mary Jo said in the chat box, let us know when you've set out your messages, and we want to celebrate when you get a response. Yes, we do. We want to hear what kind of responses you're getting. Terry says, I posted the screenshot in the Michigan Bronze Ambassador Facebook group. Thank you, Terry. I'll get it posted in the Illinois one here in a few minutes. Oh, Judy said she posted in our group page. Thanks, Judy. while you all are still working on your text messages, we do have a very special guest speaker tonight who is going to share with us just how much she loves the memory jogger and how she has built her business using it. I would love to introduce Kathy Miller to you. Kathy is going to share with us how she uses the memory jogger and how she is very successful with it.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for letting me speak tonight. I just wanted to come to you and encourage you to use this tool, not just tonight, but on a regular basis. As you are growing your business, your contacts are going to grow as well. And if you are using this tool regularly, like I even suggest once a month, sit down and make a new list. And I use this with my new representatives. And when they can send me a list and fill up that second page, I think there's like 40 slots there, then I will send them a free gift. So I like to use it to encourage people to really realize that they know more people than they think, especially on social media, which, as I'm sure everybody's heard, Avon is really pushing going digital, even though we have been digital for years lately. And so you can use this tool not just one time when you first start, but you can use it monthly, weekly, daily even, and really encourage, as you are starting to build teams, to sit down with your representatives or talk with them over the phone or something, if you're not local, and really get them to make a good list. Because as you will see as you go through this training, that you are going to need them to have people that they're going to connect with in order for them to reach their sales and for you to reach your sales and so on.
I love that, Kathy. Thank you so much for sharing. One thing that I really like that you said is you recommend and do it yourself to go back and visit that memory jogger once a month and keep building to your list. Such a great tip.
So, after hearing from Kathy and all of the successes that she has had with using the memory jogger and how it has helped her to set her representatives up for success, let's take a look at two simple and easy ways that you can set up your new representatives for success as well. One, we want to help them choose the best starter kit for them. Avon offers 3 different kits that are available for them to purchase, and we want to make sure that the kit they purchase is what's going to work best for them, not necessarily for us, but for them and what they want to use it for, and just really help to guide them as well. And second, we want to help them get started the right way by immediately sharing the new representatives offer that is available for them in their first 7 campaigns. We want to show them how they can kickstart their business with a new representative program of the Kickstart. Okay. I know that we've talked a lot during our session, and now we'd like to hear from you. We'd love for you to share in the chat box, to come off mute, and to share some of the different things that have been aha moments for you in this session. So what are some of the things that you've heard tonight that are new to you? Some of the things you heard tonight that were a refresher? And things that you know will help you grow your business, but are also going to help your teammates. So who'd love to share with us tonight? Anybody have anything they'd like to share? Is there something new that you heard that's new that we talked about? A refresher that comes to mind and go, oh, I forgot about it. I'd love to share it with my team. Judy just started driving. Okay. How many of you leaders who are with us and promoters and star promoters can talk about how valuable that 1999 kit is to help introduce your representative or your customers to the Avon product line? How many of you have taken a picture of that kit, sent it out to your friends and families, and jump-started your business by selling that? Kendra has. Kendra, when you texted out to your friends and family, when you were a new representative, how many did you sell? You sold 3 in 1 week. That is fantastic. Well, ladies, you know, we want to thank you very much for sharing in the chat some of the different things. And it was really great to hear from you throughout the call. But now all that is left is to identify what our next step is. So, ready, set, grow. Complete the memory jogger that was sent out to everybody. If you have not received the memory jogger, it will be posted on our Facebook pages. So make sure you go in there, print it off, and complete that. We're going to send out the suggested text to the rest of your list. And those text messages were also posted on the different Facebook pages. So make sure to grab those and start texting those to everybody and anybody. You're also going to want to follow up. You want to call everybody that you sent a message to on your list. Remember, the fortune is definitely within the follow-up. We're also going to ask that you connect with either your upline, who has invited you to the call, or to your local coach. And what we want to do is to schedule your one-on-one coaching time. Also, we want to make sure that you are set up to be successful in this program, and we would love to work with you and help mentor and coach you through adding 1 new representative or more before our next session. Now, our next session is our collaboration webinar. We're going to discuss your successes, what you put into action, and learning from this week's seminar. Our next seminar is next Wednesday night. We will have 2 calls. One will be at noon, and the other one will be at 8 p.m. There is a totally different link for that call than there is for this call, so just make sure that you check your emails and use that link. If you're not available to be on the webinar, we do have a call-in number for you to join us as well.
So we just want to leave you with a little quote, and I do want to say we are so excited to have you on this call. This is an investment in your business, and we so appreciate your time. And just keep in mind that all of the things that you do this week, keep track of them, keep them, all those great ideas, because next week at our collaboration, we want lots of sharing. So we want that. The chat box is going to be all abuzz, like I want to say. So let me leave you with this quote. Success is the sum of small efforts repeated day in and day out. Boy, is that the truth. And that's by self-help expert Robert Collier. So think about that as you're going and using that memory jogger, adding to your customer list, and we can't wait to hear about all your successes next week on our collaboration call. Have an awesome night, everyone.